that's going to have a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, almost an iridescence reflective glass on it. We'll have one of our lights that's going to be up here that's going to have to be on per code as a safety light. It'll stay on all the time, but that's going to give us, at night, it'll be shining down on that tub. It'll give us, when people walk by, it actually has a shimmer to it, to that tub. Just a little shimmer to catch the movement, you know, to catch someone's eye walking by. Once this front structure here comes down, this being just the temporary structure, once this comes down and tears out, it's going to open this whole front area up. And actually, people will be looking in through the front glass onto the side of this wall over here. This wall is approximately 9 feet long. This wall is where we will hold all of our granite samples, corian, silestone, formica, etc. for countertops. In this wall, we'll have another flat panel that'll be on a loop system that will display and run a continuous loop after we close, maybe even during while we're open, that will run a loop cycle of before and after kitchens. And again, this is designed so that at night when we're not here, anyone walking past the front glass, just the movement of the TV will kind of catch their attention and cause them to stop and take a look, spark some interest and curiosity. Now the offices are offices. They're rather boring, but they're offices. That's what they are. I want to give you my website and my email. You can reach me with any questions or comments or anything at info@allurkitchenandbath.com. One interesting note is this glass that was put in all of these offices. I have had these glass for about 12 years now. Interesting note on this glass is it is a hurricane glass that came out of Surfside Beach Pier at the restaurant. They remodeled it about 10 or 12 years ago. They were going to throw this glass out. I had no idea what I was going to do with it. And it's a tinted, impact-resistant glass. So we actually have recycled that, and that is now our office windows. Didn't know when I'd use them. Didn't know where I'd use them, but I love them. They've actually fit the space really well. Part of what we want to do when we finish, we were going to do a drop ceiling in here because everything is cabled up so nicely and so clean. What we're going to try to do is we're going to keep this open and we're going to paint it. But instead of going with a drop ceiling with flexible HVAC ducting, we're actually going to do a rigid spiral duct and keep an industrial look to this. We still have crown molding that we're going to run down that wall to break up some of the monotony. And we have these here that we're going to trim out and crown around the tops of these. Once we get the cabinets in. And another thing that we'd like to do, because we are so heavily based in ceramic tile, porcelain, natural stone, we have stained our concrete floors at the moment just to be able to get our certificate of occupancy on this. But what we want to do is we want to tile this out completely. And as I said, basing a smaller area and using it as a representative sample to be able to show someone. As a designer's paradise, when we spec a herringbone pattern for a homeowner, should a homeowner say, well, I don't really know what a herringbone pattern is, well, we'll go to this vignette. And this vignette will have a herringbone pattern. Or if they want a diagonal with clip joint, we'll go here or wherever it may be. There's about 12 different patterns that are going in this floor. It'll all be ceramic tile and stone, wall to wall. So now that you have an idea of what we're trying to do, this is what I would like to ask of anybody that can help with this. We have done all of this on our own. I have not gone through the banks at all. Would prefer not to. Don't really trust the banks. That's a separate matter. I think it's the banks that have, messed this country up to where it is now. I would lie if I told you that this has not been one of the hardest things I've ever done. It's put a strain on me. It's put a strain on the family. It has been a very tough project to get this thing going. We've been fortunate and we've been blessed that we've had enough work. Work has been good for us. We do some really custom stuff. About 80 to 90% of our clientele is repeat business. We have a very large base of referral and repeat. I like to think that we do exceptional work. Again, that's a biased opinion, but it's a biased opinion. But I think looking at some of what we've done, you guys may actually agree. I need to be able to start this project with all the finish work that's got to be done and get it completed. I need approximately $25,000 to $30,000 more to complete this. We pay rent in this area. It's a little steep for the building that it's in, but it is a very high visibility, very high retail traffic area. I was also fortunate that I actually got to look at the Department of Transportation maps of the proposed roads that are coming through here, and we have a loop. It's called Highway 540 that's going to come through here, and we're building about half a mile now away from us. And when that opens up, it will open us up all the way through the whole triangle. That was part of the decision based on that, with demographics, location, everything. There's been a lot of thought process put into this. We're about conservatively $25,000 away from being able to get the HVAC system in, the remaining trim, and some of the tile, and the sprinkler system put in. We are probably $50,000 away from having everything completely finished, all vignettes installed, all tile in, all trim in, all door samples, etc. What I would ask you is, if anyone knows anybody or has access that can help, maybe an angel investor or a venture capitalist or donations of any sort. We are more than appreciative to be able to ask this of you guys. Any help that I could get on this would be greatly appreciated. I initially had thought of not doing a YouTube video, but then I had a gentleman talk to me and says, hey, what better medium to appeal to a mass of people like YouTube? We are very Google-based. I love Google. You guys rock. We have the analytics built in. We're very Google-based. We're very Google-oriented, hence YouTube. So it only seems natural to put a post on there. So if there may be anybody that can help with this, if somebody can shoot me an email or give me a call, or any help is appreciated. Any and all help is appreciated. We are so close and on the final stretch of getting this completed that as hard as we've worked, as hard as we've all worked, and as many hours of blood, sweat, tears that I put into this project, the last thing that I want to do is be this close to it and not get it off the ground. So again, you can reach me at info@aurora-kitchen-and-bath.com or check out the website with contact information. God bless, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I thank you for any and all feedback. Have a wonderful day.